the first statement that you say, that why is it that only Trimurtis are regarded and given status of Guru and Parabrahma?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this question arises from the understanding of the sloka or
Yeah,
the
yeah,
prayer,
right.
Guru
Yeah.
Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, right?
Yeah, based on that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, ma. So, Shima, it is not that we are saying that only Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara are the gurus. It is actually the other way around. Okay, let me explain. See, the Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara, they are called the Trimurtis. They are referred to as the Trimurtis because they are the primordial gods. Meaning, when the universe was first created, it was these three gods who manifested. Okay, I mean, the way Swamiji explained is that there was just Parabrahma, okay, that is Nirakara, no attributes, no characteristics. There is no color, there is no size, there is no weight, there is nothing. Pure consciousness. Okay? No matter, no energy, nothing, only consciousness. That is what existed. Okay? So from that, the first thing that manifested was Gayatri Devi, the mother of the whole universe. Okay? Now she created Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara. Okay? Then it is those gods, these three gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara, who created the rest of the universe. I mean, the rest of the lokas, we may call them planets or star systems, okay, or nebulas or whatever you want. The rest, the whole of the creation was created by these three gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara. Okay, this is again, see, today we consider Rama and Krishna as gods and we worship them. But Rama was born towards the end of the Treta Yuga. I mean, we in Sanatana Dharma, we talk in terms of four yugas, right? Kruta Yugam, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. We are in Kali Yuga. Okay? So before this Yuga, which itself spreads thousands of years, there were three other yugas. So towards the end of Treta Yuga only Sri Rama was born. And once the incarnation of Rama came to an end, Treta Yuga came to an end. Then the Dwapara Yuga started. Again, Lord Sri Krishna was born towards the end of the Dwapara Yuga. A few years after the Mahabharata war was over, Dwapara Yuga came to an end. And then the Kali Yuga started off. Why am I talking about this? It is because Krishna became a god. Krishna was born towards the end of Dwapara Yuga. So when Krishna lived here on this earth, very few people knew that he was God incarnate. Very few people worshipped him. All the rest took him to be a normal human being. Maybe very powerful, maybe very strong, maybe very clever, but still a human being, not God. Okay, very few people like Vidura, Bhishma, only these people knew that he was God. I mean, a few more. I mean, I don't know all the names, but I'm taking these two examples that some people knew he was God, not everybody. Again, even if you go to Lord Rama, he was born towards the end of Treta Yuga. It was only since then that he is being worshipped as God. So, through the Dwapara Yuga and through the Kali Yuga, he is being worshipped as God, not before that. Okay? Before that, Lord Narasimha was worshipped for a very, very long time. So I'm only making a point that let us not limit our thinking of gods to just Krishna and Rama, because Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara existed much, much before that, right from the beginning of the creation of the universe. Okay, so they were the first gods, they were the greatest of the gods, and the gods that we know today, we worship today, Krishna and Rama, are none other than the incarnations of Lord Mahavishnu himself. Okay, ma? So Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara are the primordial gods, the supreme gods in Sanatana Dharma. Before whom only Mother Gayatri was there. She was the mother of all these three gods. And then the same mother was again born as Sati Devi to one of the Chakravartis, right? Yeah. Okay, so I mean, this sloka, Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, what it is trying to tell us is that all the people who lived by the Sanatana Dharma, they considered Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara as the supreme, most supreme gods of all. So this sloka, I don't know the exact source of the sloka, we can find out. I think there are a few slokas, and this is one of them. Okay. So this sloka is trying to explain to the devotees and the disciples that your guru, whoever it is, like I said, for Rama, Lord Rama, Vashishta was the guru. For us, Shivabalayogi is the guru. For some devotees, Ramana Maharshi is the guru. For some more, Shirdi Sai Baba is the guru. For some others, Dattatreya.
Dattatreya.
Okay, so Dattatreya is considered guru. Dattatreya, as per the stories, has taken several incarnations. Some people believe that Shirdi Sai Baba is actually an incarnation of Dattatreya. Swami Samarth is an incarnation of Dattatreya. Okay, so what this sloka is trying to tell us is that your guru, whoever he is, true gurus, of course, right? He himself is Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara for you. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara. Then the second line says, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. Whatever you don't see, you can't hear, you cannot perceive, you cannot feel in any way, that ultimate Parabrahma that you are told about, you are taught about, the Guru is a manifestation of that Parabrahma. This is what that sloka means. Okay. Let me again take an example to uh, explain this a little more clearly, right? We all have degrees, most of us, right? I have a BTech degree, somebody may have an MTech or ME or BCom or BSc or whatever. Those degrees are conferred by some universities. What is a university? Can anyone tell me what a university is? Define a university.
A place where the knowledge comes from, or
Is it a place?
I mean,
Come on. Anybody else? What is a university? Is it a place?
An
or
institute
a group of
which recognize after,
Sorry?
like after the certain period of training, an institute which recognized the people caliber and certified that he was a graduate or he or she is a postgraduate.
Agreed. So this is, the answer that I am looking for is in there. You are saying it is an institute. Basically, it's an institution. Am I correct? It's not a place, it's not a building, but it is an institution. What is an institution? A type of an organization, right? A set of people, each playing a different function. Probably there is a hierarchy, right? Ultimately, it's an institution. Okay? So there is a vice chancellor. Of course, they will have an office in some building or the other. So we make the mistake of identifying the building with the university. No, sorry. Building is not the university. Building is this set of people, and the fundamental set, the core set of the people are the ones who are teaching, who are imparting knowledge. Right? And for the organization to function, for the institution to function, of course, they require building, they require some infrastructure, they require a lot of other things, okay? And ultimately, these people who are imparting knowledge are human beings, so whatever they require, right? A building and then a air-conditioned building, or all the facilities that are required there with a canteen and that and this, ultimately. And then there is a university which splits itself in the form of colleges, right? So try to imagine that whole structure. And then ultimately you have professors, lecturers, then there is an administrative staff, right? Now, let us come to I am looking at the constitution of the university. What all does the university contain? What all does the university consist of? Primarily, it is a set of people who can impart knowledge. Then, to support that set of people, we have some infrastructure, some supporting staff, administrative staff, management staff, okay? And then, for the sake of the students, so that the students can come and sit in a classroom and attend the lectures and gain knowledge from these people who are imparting the knowledge, you have different colleges, each probably teaching a different course and all that. Then you can imagine the whole of the university, right? Now look at it from the point of view, from the perspective of a student. I am a student of Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University. I have been studying there. I studied there for 5 years. Lot of you, most of you must have studied like me. Did you ever see the university? I don't mean the building, please. Did you ever come across, encounter the organization, the institution? Anyone can answer, please. Did
No.
those of you who did your degrees, did you encounter? I don't mean the police encounter, okay? I don't mean that. Did you come across, did you meet your university physically somewhere?
No, uncle. It's just
No?
an.
Anybody else?
Only once or twice for getting the final degree, like original degree.
See, this is the problem, okay? Who is your lecturer? Who is your professor? The people who taught you, are they not part of the university? Are they not being paid salaries and maintained by the universities? This is the reason I took the example, okay? Like Manohar mentioned, maybe once in a while, maybe if it is required, if you have a problem with your degree or if you have a problem with your date of birth, you may have to go to the university office to get it corrected. That office is not the university, sorry. It is all the professors and the lecturers put together, plus all the staff that is required to decide on the syllabus, to conduct the examinations, and to confer the degrees, right? The laboratories, the people who are required there, the lab assistants, the people who clean the offices, all this put together is the university really, right? But do we ever really get to see that as a physical entity? Only in the form of the person who is standing in front of us every day in the classroom and teaching us, lecturing us, or the guy who sets the question paper for us and then who corrects it, right? So what I'm trying to say is, although you ultimately get a degree conferred by the university is an entity which cannot be seen very clearly. It's not some object that you can hold in your hand or look at it, right? Building is a part of the university. Building is owned by the university. Building is not the university. Tomorrow, if everybody If all the professors and lecturers go away from the building cannot impart you any language, any knowledge. Probably the university has some libraries. If you go and read there, you will get some knowledge. But still you require, just going to a library and reading books will not confer a degree on you. Right? Now, why am I taking this example? Okay, this whole concept of God, the Brahma or the Parabrahma, right? I personally, from my observation, from my learning, from my association with Swamiji, from what all he told me, that is like a university. There are several gods, there are several goddesses, each has its own function. However, in the perspective of the student, in the perspective of the disciple, the Guru is the one who is appearing in front of us, in front of our eyes. The Guru is the only one who is appearing in physical human form and interacting with us. The whole of the university is behind him. We don't see that. Right? So, to a student, just like the lecturer or a set of lecturers is the university, I mean, in his perspective, in the perspective of the student, the lecturers are the university. In the same way, in the vision or in the view of or in the perception of the disciple, the Guru is that God, capital God, that whole of the university which is imparting the spiritual science to the knowledge of the spiritual science to the disciple. The Guru is basically that. Okay? So the Guru represents the whole of the universe to the disciple. He cannot see anything else. He cannot perceive anything else. He cannot perceive all the other gods or all the other universes or anything like that. Everything has to come in the form of the Guru. With the help of the Guru only, you can learn spiritual knowledge, you can have experiences, you can go step by step and learn the spiritual science. Okay? Like Yashodaka has explained through her experiences, ultimately it is the Guru who has to grant us the experiences. It is the Guru who has to take us to other worlds, show us the other worlds, take us into the astral plane, make us understand that the physical plane, the physical body is not the only thing. There is an astral world beyond this. Right? Now, Vijayaka, now do you understand what the meaning of Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara is? And then the second line says, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. There is a Parabrahma, but you cannot perceive it. What do you perceive? The Guru. So that sloka is explaining to us that your Guru, the person who is standing in front of you, Shivabalayogi, for us, is the manifestation, Sakshat, appearing to the eyes, Parabrahma. That whole of the Parabrahma is your Guru himself. That's the meaning of that sloka. Okay? So, let me again come back to your question. It is not that only Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara are given the status of the Guru. No, sorry. It is the Guru who is being equaled to Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. You people who are interested in the spirituality, who want to learn the spiritual science, who believe in the primordial gods, the ultimate gods. There are several gods at different levels, but the ultimate gods, Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara, please understand that the Guru who is standing in front of you, who is scolding you, who is teaching you, who is training you, he is that Brahma, he is that Vishnu and he is that Ishvara. Okay, it's not the other way around. It's not that those three are being given the Guru status. They are the Gurus, but they are the ultimate Gurus. It's not that the others are not being given that status. No. For a devotee, his guru. That is, if there is a Sai Baba devotee, Shirdi Sai Baba's devotee, then Shirdi Sai Baba is Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara for that devotee. Bhagavan Nityananda, to his devotees, he is Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. Because all spiritual knowledge that you need to gain, that you can gain, that you can hope to gain, comes through him. Through his blessings, through his knowledge, through his power. Okay? Just like Lord Sri Rama also got. From where did he get his knowledge? From where did he get his power? Through Vashishta and Vishwamitra. Otherwise, he was a normal human being like us. He was also born like us. Right, ma? So, have I cleared your doubt, Vijayaka? So, did you listen to my answer, ma?
No, no, I listened. Only thing is, and I'm convinced with your answer. Only thing is, I didn't know that Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara were more, I mean, primordial. That point I did not
Okay.
know. So there are so
Okay,
many
good.
other gods, but they are more beginning gods. So
That's right. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.